Hey bosses, it's Jazzie. Welcome back to my channel.
It's a unique situation to be an entrepreneur and also using social media for the purpose of growing a business, and not only to keep in touch with friends and not only to sell things, but for the specific purpose of building your brand and creating that brand identity and creating brand loyalty. I want to help entrepreneurs and business owners understand how they can harness these platforms and these tools without taking up all of their valuable time. Because I do know that the average entrepreneur doesn't have a lot of time in their day to necessarily be online responding to comments or curating perfect pages or doing professional photo shoots all the time. And I know this can become a very daunting subject for them because as a business owner, you might see all of the growth happening online. You might see your competitors with pages with followers in the tens of thousands and think, oh geez, like how am I going to keep up with that? And so I know it can be a really intimidating subject, but it doesn't have to be. Some of the myths we're going to take apart today and hopefully leave you with the end of this video with some strategies of how to utilize these platforms but still save your most valuable asset, which of course is your time. Before I get started, if you would kindly hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow my channel to 10K subscribers by May. So if you can help me do that, I'd really appreciate it. Also share it with a friend if you feel inclined. I would say that absolutely 100% it is something that is essential for a business owner in 2022, in today's landscape. It's something that you need. It's something that you need to be participating in. But you don't want to spend too much time on the platform outside of the time you spend posting and promoting your business. Only because you don't want to let it use you. You want to make sure that you're using it to help grow your brand. And if you're a very busy, already established entrepreneur, consider outsourcing. There are so many great resources and social media managers. I'm going to put the link to an application that I used not too long ago with one of my partners called Gain. It's a schedule planner where you can plan out all your posts in advance. Shush, shush. Gain is a super helpful app that we use to actually plan out all of our content in advance. And the way that it's better than later and it's a little bit better than Planoly is the fact that you can do this across multiple platforms. So you can use Gain to plan out all of your captions and photos and even get approval from other members of your team. And it's just one of those time-saving hacks that I know for sure entrepreneurs do need. But like I said, you can always outsource. There are managers and social media managers that will help you and that will help take this off your plate. So that's another thing you can consider. A lot of us get caught up in the shiny object syndrome, right? Where TikTok's blowing up. Do I need to be on TikTok? Well, YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. I should be on YouTube. Regardless of the fact that there's an extreme time commitment when you have a YouTube channel. Instagram is very effective, but for certain demographics. For example, if you work in real estate or construction, Instagram is not necessarily the optimum platform for you. You would probably want to look at something more like LinkedIn. And so there's lots of things to consider when you're choosing a platform. Try to show up where your audience is at. And understand that you don't have to be on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, because quite honestly, it would be very difficult to do that successfully. And so your best bet is to choose one key platform where most of your customer base or target clients are going to be at based on the demographics of the platform, and choose that platform and really learn it and show up consistently. And that's 100 times more effective than having a little bit of content sprinkled across 5 platforms and not really knowing what to do on any of them. It's a nice little segue into my next tip, which is once you've chosen a platform, just be consistent. It doesn't mean you have to post every single day. It doesn't mean you have to post every other day, but whatever content output you choose to commit to, make sure that it's consistent and that your audience can rely on receiving that content every single week or twice a week, whatever it might be. A lot of my clients start out really excited. There's a lot of momentum and they're ready to go full throttle in whatever platform that they've chosen. And what I try to help them understand is that a big burst of energy in the beginning is not going to cut it. It's an ongoing conversation. It's little bits of information every day. It's reaching out to touch and engage with people every day or every other day. And it's being there at top of mind 6 months down the road when a person actually does come around and need your service. So you have to kind of be willing to open up that dialogue and keep the conversation going, because that's what social media is all about. Okay, this is an important one, guys. Make sure you provide clear and direct opportunities for clients to buy, book, or get in touch with you on your page. Now, for something like a Facebook business page, it's going to be quite obvious how to do that because it's already set up for you. But something like TikTok or Instagram, you do have to go a little bit out of your way to drive the audience to where you would like them to go, or tell the audience how you want them to take action. Say, hey guys, just a reminder, there's a link in my bio if you'd like to apply for our upcoming program. Or, hey guys, want to shop this look? Check out the link in my bio, and make sure that your links work, of course. That's very important. But make sure you don't miss an opportunity to actually convert your audience into customers by not having the proper links or proper channels for them to follow in order to go and do that. You do not need a professional photographer. Guys, I know that all up and down Instagram and Facebook, you have these perfect pages, and it's totally okay if you are not the type of person that wants to be the center of attention, or the type of person that wants to be, you know, a personality or a model or any of those things that would require you to show up and really be front and center in that way. There are other ways to share your brand that are just as effective. But even if you do decide to show up on the platform, you don't need to pay a professional photographer or feel like you have to keep up with that level of perfection. Because to be honest with you, perfection typically ends up being more of a distraction to the process and to the desired goal. And I know that firsthand. I know that for myself, and I know that from working with other clients and coaching other clients, female entrepreneurs that I work with, is that thinking that you have to be perfect will keep you stuck, and it's going to slow you down. And so all you really need is an iPhone with portrait mode and a good friend. I promise you, those two things. Don't worry about the rest. Don't worry about imperfections. Don't worry about keeping up with different pages. So that's my advice for business owners. I really hope this helps. Remember, you don't need tens of thousands of followers to be effective in growing a business using these social platforms. All you need is clear messaging, strong branding, and a loyal tribe who loves to see and buy your products. So if you have any more questions, or you want help with content strategy or anything related to branding and marketing and growing a business online, book a call using the link in the description. It's always there, and we're always here for you. My name's Jazzie again, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.